The U.S.-Rwanda migration agreement marks yet another chapter in Rwanda's engagement on global migration issues. Rwanda's Foreign Affairs Minister, Ambassador Olivier Nduhungirehe, told the country's public broadcaster that the talks are still preliminary, but Rwanda is open to migration cooperation with the U.S., provided key issues like security are addressed.
It is a bilateral discussion between the U.S. government and the Rwandan government. Rwanda has been engaged in migration deals with the UK, as you will remember, but even with the UN and the African Union for the evacuation of the migrants stranded in Libya. And we are now in talks with the US about a deal on migration. So it's not the first time that we'll be engaging in such a kind of deal, but this is a bilateral issue, bilateral negotiation that is not linked to a resolution of the conflict in the region.
No timeline has been set for the first arrivals, but the officials say that Rwanda is taking a cautious and a case-by-case approach. This wouldn't be the first such agreement. In 2022, Rwanda signed a deal with the United Kingdom to accept asylum seekers, a plan that was later cancelled by British Prime Minister Keir Starmer. Meanwhile, Rwanda and the Democratic Republic of Congo are set to sign a peace agreement at the White House in Washington, hosted by the US President Donald Trump. President Paul Kagame and his Congolese counterpart, President Felix Tshisekedi, will sign the deal. It is seen as a key step towards ending the conflict in Eastern DRC. The agreement could also lead to future economic and migration deals with the USA.
We indeed signed the Declaration of Principles in Washington on 25th of April. And according to that document, on the 2nd of May, that was the date to generate the first draft peace agreement that will be signed at the White House next month. And I think both delegations, at least for our side, we provided our inputs, our contributions to these texts, which will be negotiated by experts in the coming days. And we will have a second ministerial meeting in Washington in the third week of this month of May. And then to finalize that text, that peace agreement, which will be submitted to heads of state in mid-June.
As the dialogue continues, Rwanda remains in the global spotlight for its role in tackling migration issues. The country hosts over 100,000 migrants and asylum seekers. Most of them come from the neighboring Democratic Republic of Congo, Burundi, and others sent to Rwanda by the UN Refugee Agency like Afghanistan and Libya. Ethan Tashobia for CGTN, Kigali, Rwanda.